Now, viewer, you know that the government in Karnataka is a coalition government of the Congress and the JDS. Well, 3 Congress MLAs have mysteriously gone missing. People know where they are, but there's a great deal of rumor-bazi about whether these people are being poached by the BJP. It's the case of the missing Congress MLAs in Karnataka that's revived fears of what everyone in Karnataka knows as Operation Kamala, or Operation Kamal, which was an age-old operation by the BJP to split the Congress by poaching MLAs. Fresh infighting has erupted, with Congress strongman DK Shivakumar claiming that the Congress MLAs are sleeping with the enemy. Here's a report.
There is panic in Karnataka Congress leadership after heavyweight minister DK Shivakumar alleged that 3 of the Congress MLAs were camping with the BJP in Mumbai, claiming the dreaded poaching game of Operation Kamala is back.
3 ಜನ ಮುಂಬೈಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವರ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪಾಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವರ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
DK Shivakumar has been a veteran troubleshooter who had faced the earliest version of the BJP's bid to cause mass defections of Congress MLAs for majority in the erstwhile Yeddyurappa government. Soon the Congress leadership rushed to deny Shivakumar's claim, reiterating that the party stands united.
BJP leaders are saying that this government is going to fall. They are fixing, time and again they are fixing the Muhurta. But to their unfortunate, it is not happening. It will not happen. The government is stable. We are all stable. There is absolutely no problem with this government.
हमारे लोग कांग्रेस पार्टी को छोड़ के कहीं जाने वाले नहीं है. कोएलिशन गवर्नमेंट है, इसको गिराने की कोशिश वो लोग कर रहे हैं. चंद लोगों को वो बुला बुला के उनके रिश्तेदारों को, उनके पहचानत के लोगों को एक hype create कर रहे हैं.
Sources also tell us that some of the Congress leaders do blame Chief Minister Kumaraswamy, saying that he, in spite of knowing the issue that BJP MLAs, that BJP State President Yeddyurappa and others are trying to poach Congress leaders, he is being, and they use the term, lenient with them. Basically, he's actually focusing on a wait and watch system.
The BJP MLAs who were meeting in Delhi to firm up their 2019 strategy mocked the Congress's claim of horse trading.
JDS and Congress, they are having the absolute majority. That is their duty to take them intact with them. For example, one Ramesh Jarkiwale, after he has been removed from the cabinet, he has not known to find out where is he, his position, and his family members are not known, even Congress people are not known. For that, I am not responsible. Only thing is, CM himself is trying his level best to contact our MLAs, offering money and ministership. I don't know the reason at all, because even though they are in absolute majority, they are trying all these things.
The JDS-Congress combined has a slim majority in the 224-member House with 118 members. The BJP with 104 members will fall short of the majority mark, even if it manages to poach 3 Congress MLAs. No wonder Chief Minister Kumaraswamy remains unconvinced.
ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ನಿರಂತರವಾದ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ 3 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರುಗಳೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಂಬೈನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಾಸಕರಿರಲಿ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ದೆಹಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 104 BJP ಶಾಸಕರಿರಲಿ, ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನವರೇ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಭದ್ರತೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂಬೈಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಶಾಸಕರು ನನ್ನ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 7:30 ಗಂಟೆನಲ್ಲೂ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
So was this a mere false alarm that got the Congress leadership all worked up? And does it indicate how jittery the Congress JDS alliance is before 2019? With Nolan Pinto, Bureau Report, India Today.
And the big breaking story that India Today got you first and everyone else has been following for the last 45 minutes. It's the twist that turns the story you've just heard completely on its head. After the Congress accused the BJP of poaching its legislators to topple the JDS-Congress government in Karnataka, now the BJP has thrown a poaching charge back at the Congress JDS government. The Karnataka BJP leader and former Chief Minister B.S. Yeddyurappa has accused the state's Chief Minister of indulging in horse trading, if you can believe it. He's alleging that Kumaraswamy is trying to poach BJP MLAs by offering money and ministerial berths. Well, as these poaching charges fly thick and fast from one side to the other and from the other side to the first, sources are telling India Today that the BJP is in the process, if you can believe this, ladies and gentlemen, shifting 102 BJP MLAs from Karnataka to Gurugram on the outskirts of Delhi to a resort there to keep them secure and safe. Remember, the BJP leaders are in the national capital already to discuss the 2019 poll strategy. And now the plan apparently is to shift the BJP MLAs to a resort in Gurugram on Delhi's outskirts.
JDS and Congress, they are having absolute majority. That is their duty to take them intact with them. For example, one Ramesh Jarkiwale, after he has been removed from the cabinet, he has not find out where is he, his position, and his family members are not known, even Congress people are not known. For that, I am not responsible. Only thing is, CM himself is trying his level best to contact our MLAs, offering money and ministership. I don't know the reason at all, because even though they are having absolute majority, they are trying all these things.
So, viewer, let me make sense of this for you. You've got the Congress accusing the BJP of trying to poach 4 or 5 MLAs. And the BJP is now returning the charge, saying the Congress is trying to split the BJP and poach its MLAs. And 102 MLAs are being shifted into a resort as we speak in Gurugram. I want to go across to my 2 reporters who are at the forefront of reporting this developing big political story. Himanshu Sharma and also Nagarjun Dwarkanath, who is our reporter from Bengaluru. Himanshu, pehle aapke paas aate hain. क्या क्या जानकारी मिली है अभी तक हिमांशु की ये जो 102 MLAs जो हैं बीजेपी के कर्नाटका में, ये रिजॉर्ट में अब जाएंगे?
देखिए बिल्कुल शिवरूर, मैं आपको बता दूं कि कुछ MLAs को जो है शिफ्ट भी कर दिया गया और कुछ को करा जा रहा है. धीरे धीरे सभी विधायक जो है गुड़गांव की तरफ जा रहे हैं. हमने खुद येदियुरप्पा से बात की, उन्होंने कहा कुछ विधायक जाना चाहते हैं क्योंकि कुछ दिन से थे और वो फिर वापस आ जाएंगे. अगले 2-3 दिन तक ये विधायक यहीं रहने वाले हैं, यानी कि गुड़गांव के एक रिजॉर्ट में भेजा जा रहा है जहाँ पे बीजेपी की सरकार है. वहाँ उनको सेफ सिक्योर समझा जा रहा है, क्योंकि दिल्ली में उस तरीके का लुटियन जोन है और यहाँ पर इस तरीके की पॉलिटिकल एक्टिविटी ज्यादा दिन नहीं चल सकती है और इसीलिए वो गुड़गांव शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं. दूसरी बात यह है कि बीजेपी के पास इस वक्त जो संपर्क में है 13 विधायक है, 10 कांग्रेस के, 3 जेडीएस के. हमारे सूत्र और बताते हैं कि बीजेपी के संपर्क में 7 और विधायकों को लाने की कोशिश की जा रही है और उनको लाने के बाद 20 के 20 विधायकों का रिजाइन जब हो जाएगा उसके बाद बीजेपी जो है वो नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन की मांग करेगी राज्यपाल के पास जाके. और उसमें क्योंकि जेडीएस और कांग्रेस का जो नंबर्स बनता है वो बहुत कम हो जाएगा और ऐसे में सरकार अपने आप गिर जाएगी अविश्वास प्रस्ताव के बाद और फिर सरकार बनाने की जो कवायद है वो बीजेपी की तरफ से की जाएगी. तो कहीं ना कहीं एक लंबा प्रोसेस है, लेकिन अगले कुछ दिनों के अंदर कह सकते हैं कि इस हफ्ते के अगले 2 दिन के बाद से इस तरीके का प्रोसेस आपको राजनीतिक के अंदर दिखेगा. कर्नाटका में जिस तरीके से पिछले 6 साल अगर आप कहें तो याद कीजिए, जब बीजेपी का रिजीम था तो इसी तरीके की पॉलिटिकली एक्टिविटीज कर्नाटक और दिल्ली में दिखती थी कर्नाटका की सरकार को लेकर, और यही खेल इस बार बीजेपी कर रही है और उसको ऑपरेशन लोटस एक बार फिर से मुहिम का नाम दिया गया है कि ऑपरेशन लोटस, यानी कि एक बार फिर से कर्नाटक के अंदर बीजेपी का कमल खिलाना है और लोकसभा चुनाव से पहले खिलाना है.
वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग डिटेल्स कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम हिमांशु. Stay with me. I want to bring in Nagarjun also. Nagarjun, I mean, this story is flying in every direction. You know, the Congress and the BJP making charges of poaching. Himanshu says there is a certain mathematics going on of the number of MLAs who are in touch with either side. 13 MLAs, 7 MLAs. Now this 100 MLAs moving to a resort in Gurugram. What are you hearing? What are you hearing, Nagarjun? Make sense of it for us.
In fact, there's truth in both the terms in BJP trying to poach the Congress JDS MLAs, and on the other hand, JDS and Congress together are trying to poach BJP MLAs. The Congress President of Karnataka and the Home Minister has already said that BJP MLAs are willing to join Congress. They're just waiting for an appropriate time to bring them into the party. While on the other hand, disappointed, disgruntled Congress MLAs are already have moved to Mumbai to go there for an asylum. In fact, Ramesh Jarkioli, the disgruntled MLA who was dropped from the cabinet, is the man who's handling everything, is overseeing everything. Along with him is two other MLAs, Nagesh from Mulbagal, who is an independent MLA, and also Nagendra, who was another cabinet aspirant. As of now, they only have 3 to 4 numbers. They need minimum 15 to 18 to be on the safer side, because even if BJP comes to power, it would be still a minority government, just a touch and go situation. If at all one MLA moves later, also again the government will collapse.
Exactly.
They don't want that to happen. So safer side, they need at least 15 to 18 to have a good deal to form the government, which seems unlikely at this point of time, because Lok Sabha elections are coming up, and the last 2 months we saw the 5 state elections, how the Congress had a front foot and the BJP was put in a back foot. The perception battle is quite difficult. Even if the 15 of them resign and go, they wouldn't do that because it's tough to win the elections again. Just 7 months back they had seen an elections. They know how much an effort is required.
Exactly.
So the MLAs also are contemplating what they have to do next. But 3 of them are already in Mumbai, but they would come back in a couple of days, is what the Congress President has told India today.
Very, very interesting. So poaching attempts happening from either side. The big question is whether any of these MLAs will actually decide to jump ship and fight another election. Tantalizing details from Nagarjun and Himanshu Sharma. We will keep in touch with them and get you the very latest, because, ladies and gentlemen, hectic and very dramatic developments are taking place as I bring you this broadcast in Karnataka. Let's just break it down for you. First, the Congress claimed that the BJP is in touch with 3 of its MLAs. That's where it began. The BJP immediately countered, saying that 10 Congress and 3 JDS MLAs are in touch with the BJP. So not 3, but 10 plus 3, which is 13. Now the Congress party then countered, claiming that 4 to 5 BJP MLAs are willing to jump ship in the other direction, in the opposite direction, and join the Congress. Well, the BJP immediately countered that by moving its 102 MLAs to this resort in Gurugram, which is what India Today reported first, and everybody else has followed. So there are poaching charges happening from both sides. So here are the 5 big questions that I'm asking today on 5 Live. This is the big question anybody would ask. Is the Karnataka government really under threat of following in the foreseeable future, or are these just internal machinations and tensions that we are seeing manifested? Is the BJP actively poaching MLAs from the Congress party and vice versa, as we know now? Are either of these attempts actually true? The real threat to the government, is it a real threat to the government, or is Congress strongman DK Shivakumar simply washing dirty linen in public, as is DS Yeddyurappa? After the Hindi heartland losses, is the BJP desperate to split the Congress JDS before 2019 because it's crucial to control Karnataka? And finally, is the JDS speaking in 2 voices on its comfort with the Congress? Are there really, really deep hostile differences between the JDS and the Congress in Karnataka? And that is being manifested in all these rumors and the 2 voices being spoken as far as relations between the JDS and the Congress are concerned. Joining me live now from Bengaluru, Nivedita Alva, spokesperson of the Karnataka Congress, Vivek Reddy, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with me. I want to kick things off with you, Vivek. What's going on? I mean, this story has turned on its head suddenly. It began with the BJP being accused by the Congress of trying to poach 4 to 5 MLAs. There are BJP leaders who have said that after Makara Sankranti, there will be a new government in Karnataka. And now the BJP, as our reporter has just confirmed, is shifting over 100 of its MLAs to a resort in Gurugram, Vivek.
Yes, I think, Shiv, what happened is a very good question. I think Congress has to answer that question, because the Congress was postponing a cabinet expansion in Karnataka knowing that expanding the cabinet would cause a rift in the government, a rift in the coalition. But despite that, they went ahead in the last week of December, and this caused a huge divide in the coalition, particularly in the Congress, and much of the Congress legislators who were aspirants for the minister's post have now rebelled. It is apparent that there is a rebellion. Now this rebellion is threatening to take away the coalition. This is what is happening in Karnataka as of now. But the larger issue is, seeing that the Congress MLAs have left their camp, or perhaps are about to leave their camp, the coalition is now trying to poach the BJP MLAs. Therefore, that's why we were forced to, if at all this sort of a news is correct, I think the BJP has to safeguard its MLAs inevitably because of what the Congress is out to do. But the issue, the moot question is, Shiv, which you put forth as the highlight of the day. The moot question is that the coalition is a divided house, and the coalition is unable to consolidate itself or hold its numbers. And therefore, there is every likelihood that
the BJP's leaders are busy saying new sarkar after Pongal, after Makara Sankranti. Now it began with the BJP's allegations, Congress's allegations that there is poaching going on. Now it appears that this poaching is going on from both sides. What is the reality right now? Because whatever the Congress is doing, Nivedit, it has spooked the BJP into taking all of its MLAs to Gurugram.
Hi Shiv, good evening. It almost feels like we're back 6 months ago and having the same discussions we had in the same studio. But first of all, I'd like to say that there is, which has been clarified all along, I don't know what the BJP spokesperson is saying. He says that people have resigned and stuff like that, which is completely untrue. We are very confident that there is no issue, that all our MLAs are intact. And having said that, what has happened, if you notice, in the last 2-3 months, if you've been following the news in Karnataka, is that Mr. Yeddyurappa and his band of leaders who are around him basically every week or every 10 days announce a new date for when the government will fall and how it's going to fall and how they are going to come to power. They have been so desperate to come to power that they've been chipping away at it for the last 6 months. Now, having said that, I think the losses in the 3 heartland states in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan has really sort of knocked the wind out of their sails, so to say. So they are completely desperate at trying to do whatever they can by hook or by crook. And what you are seeing today and the statements made by the Congress also is basically to, let's be very clear, that we are not going to take this lying down, and we are not, I mean, our government is very safe. But if they want to play dirty, we're not going to take this lying down.
So basically Vivek Reddy, Nivedit says, if you want to play dirty, these things can work both sides, without actually using those words. But the basic message appears to be from the Congress that if you think we are vulnerable, then you guys are also vulnerable. And the BJP has just demonstrated that by moving all its MLAs, Vivek. Why is the BJP scared?
Well, Shiv, I think why the BJP... No, BJP is not scared. Why the BJP had to move the MLAs or intends to move the MLAs is because of the probable dirty games the Congress will play, in which the Congress is an expert. But the larger issue is, why is this happening? That I think Nivedit is trying to avoid that question. The reason why it is happening is not because of Mr. Yeddyurappa. Mr. Yeddyurappa had already made it very clear that he does not intend to topple this government. He said the same thing today also. Let me just complete. So the issue as to why this is happening is, perhaps Nivedit must reflect on what Kumaraswamy has said on this government. Mr. Kumaraswamy has said very clearly that, look here, I am no longer a chief minister, I am just a clerk here. And why is the Congress creating such an atmosphere within the coalition that the chief minister who leads the entire bandwagon says, look here, I have no role to play here. And this is not the first time Kumaraswamy has said this. About 6 months ago, 4 months ago, Mr. Kumaraswamy has said this coalition dharma has become something like swallowing the poison. Of what happened in the avatars, the story of 10 avatars.
This very point reminds me of something, Vivek, if I may, because I want to ask that question to Nivedit also, because there is one view that there are some internal tensions between the Congress and the JDS ever since the government was formed, and those have been manifesting themselves in ever intensifying ways, including what's happening right now. Because today we've got one of the most powerful Congress persons in Karnataka accusing H.D. Kumaraswamy, the Chief Minister, of being being closer to the BJP or vulnerable to the BJP. There are several Congress leaders also saying that. I just want to play out a bite before I go to Nivedit of H.D. Devegowda, the Chief Minister's father. Here's what H.D. Devegowda has said in support of Rahul Gandhi. Take a look.
Mr. Stalin has endorsed Rahul Gandhi as a Prime Minister candidate, an open platform he has endorsed. Where do you see this, sir? Does JDS also on the same page?
Please hear me. We are having a coalition government here.
Yeah.
And I have no problem.
You know, Nivedit, there's a lot of curiosity about what is happening as far as Mr. Shivakumar is concerned, because the rest of the leadership of the Congress says there's nothing wrong, everything is hunky-dory, everybody is happy. Mr. Shivakumar, who certainly cannot be ignored in the Congress scheme of things, given his role in the government formation in Karnataka 7 months ago, you and I were both there, is making these very, very grave charges that many people are interpreting as the truth, because he would know about the frayed relations between the JDS and the Congress.
See, Shiv, okay, to answer the first part of what came out, first of all, the coalition government is running smoothly. I think Mr. Reddy still seems to believe that everything that is tweeted from the Prime Minister's handle or comes out of the Honorable Prime Minister's mouth is gospel truth. Well, it isn't, and Mr. Kumaraswamy himself commented on that a couple of days ago. Now, having said that, what I'd like to be very clear, we are not going to put all our cards on the table right now. Mr. Shivkumar is our esteemed leader and is at the forefront of the developments which are happening right now.
Okay.
And, he will speak for himself. But having said that, I'd like to say very, very clearly that the Congress party and the JDS have both put everything they have into this coalition. The coalition government is functioning. We are working on the common minimum program which is put forward and the promises which are promised therein. I mean, and it is odd that one has to hear from the BJP about coalition dharma and coalition politics, because every single state, starting off from Assam to everywhere else that they are, all they've done is lose over 13 or 14 coalition partners in the last 3 years. So it's really funny when, they come on to debates and try to tell us about how to run a coalition government.
No, but it is,
because
but the thing
they've not been able to hold on to a single partner in any state.
The Congress has a spectacular record of backstabbing.
Okay, so please, we don't need any preaching on how to run a coalition government from the BJP. Yesterday was Assam. The week before that was Kashmir. I mean, we can go on. You can spend the whole day discussing how many partners we've lost.
Vivek,
so I don't think that's up for debate right now.
Vivek, I have a question. I'm just finding this a little odd. Gentlemen, forgive me.
There are no issues.
Gentlemen, forgive me, because I was there in Karnataka when the government was being formed, and I covered the campaign as well. DK Shivakumar is not. I mean, Vivek, what do you think? DK Shivakumar is not someone you simply dismiss and say that he has his own view. He is a, dyed-in-the-wool Congress leader. He's one of the most powerful voices in the Karnataka Congress. How can he be distanced from what is happening? I mean, are we simply to ignore what Shivakumar is saying, Vivek?
I don't think he can be ignored. Definitely not. DK Shivakumar has a role to play in stitching this coalition. He has had a role to play to ensure that the coalition succeeds till now. Of course, he has a role to play, but the issue is today may have gone beyond Shiv, because Shivkumar is no longer perhaps in a state of controlling this coalition. On the one hand, the words, the messages that Kumaraswamy is sending out should really concern Mr. Nivedit, because it is not very clear as to the messaging and the posturing seems to be quite frightening. This is one. On the second, Ramesh Jarkiholi, the man whom the entire coalition convinced about 2 months ago, he has been abandoned down the drain. He has been ditched. And he is the one who has now taken up the banner of revolt. I think Mr. Nivedit knows that. Everybody in Karnataka knows that.
Okay.
But the Ramesh Jarkiholi is also beyond Mr. Shivkumar's control. Therefore, you have these two pole positions which the coalition is now unable to control. And what can they do about it? It's up to them. The larger issue is, please do anything within yourselves. But don't come and poach us.
Nivedit, 30 seconds, last word from you. So it's going to be offense to defend in Karnataka.
You can hear for yourself. It's amazing how the BJP spokesperson seems to know everything about every Congress MLA under the sun. Clearly, a lot of research has been going on. But having said that, I would like to conclude by saying, like our entire leadership has said today, there are no issues with this coalition government. We have got it all together.
Okay.
And we are not going to take anything lying down.
Okay.
So if they think that they can come in and this is 2008 and 2009, it's not. This is the Congress of 2018, and we're not going to take anything lying down.
Okay, so that's a declaration of war, it appears, from both sides, and the way that both sides are behaving, it looks like it has been acknowledged. Karnataka's Nataka continues. I can't believe it. 7 months, the three of us were actually in the same studio discussing this. It looks like time has stood still as far as Karnataka is concerned. That's the way politics is. That's the way elections is. Thanks very much. I have a feeling I'm going to be speaking to the both of you very soon. Thank you very much, Vivek and Nivedit.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.